Good day, my ladies. Good day. What y'all doing, YouTube? What YouTube? YouTube. Turn it down, some baby. So I come in here, girls, cause I do. Y'all know when I come in here, I be done stroll down YouTube. And how can a shit starter want to go to court and take people to court? You got to be broke than a joke to be hollering. You go and take somebody to court for something. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. Boy, baby, bye. You can't win, so you want to go and start wars, and then when the heat get in the kitchen, now you ready to daggone tuck your tail and hide. I don't understand that. You want to go to court and call the police, but aren't you the very person that started a war? You start the war, and then you want to call the police when the daggone heat get daggone hot in the kitchen. Oh, I'm taking her to court. I'm taking her to court. I'm taking him to court. Like, lady, ain't you just stand down to a point when you start seeing good day, believer. But before, how you doing, boo? I just wanted to come in here because I'm like, how the heck? I just was strolling, y'all. I don't know the whole story because y'all know I don't be watching, folks. But if I daggone get a little daggone, flash out, somebody talking about something, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna talk about it, but how you gonna call the law on your war? You started this war. Hadn't you daggone been going at trees when nobody had came at you? End of story. And then when folks start coming at you, now you want to call the police or call, courts on people and all of that stuff. Like, hey, Big Body Mitchell, how you doing, boo? I'm just daggone. I don't get the fact that people want to get out here and throw the rock and then hide the hand. How you gonna throw the rock and hide the hand? You done daggone sat here, you done caused all this ruckus, and now the ruckus coming back to your door, and now you upset, and now you want to call the courts in on people talking about you want to sue folks for using your videos. Like, people can react off of your videos. People can react to you in your daggone situation. And what you doing is really rude. I mean, it's truly rude, man. Bless you. And I just wanted to say that because I just can't fathom you starting a war, but then when the daggone heat get hot, you ready to daggone, fold. No, don't fold. This the time to stand, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down. You done started the war that you can't daggone finish, and you know what I'm saying, you didn't know when you started this war how many people was gonna be on the bandwagon or trying to take you down. Folks tired of you. You know what I'm saying? You got all these people over there, and a lot of people need to take a petition. I would take a petition up on a person that's daggone just, you know, a true demon, a demon in human flesh. Take up a whole daggone, what you want to call it, a petition. It's only a few people on these YouTube streets that got these YouTube streets smoking hot. Got the grill ready to serve dinners. Smoking hot on this goddamn going thing. Boy, I don't want to get on nobody's bad side. I'm going to stay myself on my lane. But, I do want to say, you know what I'm saying? What come around, go around. What you did to trees, coming back to you. You reap what you sow. Yes, ma'am. See, you can do it. You can dish out, but you don't like to get back. Yes, ma'am. You can dish it out, but you don't like to come back. Yes, ma'am. And that's what's happening to you right now, lady. The comeback. All that you done out here is coming back to you. You're reaping what the heck you putting out here in the land. You're getting back what you put out. If you out here dogging folks and treating people bad, your bad karma's coming back to you. But I like I said, and I've heard a lot of content creators saying, how are you a good mother when you got your kids fighting your battle? Boy, baby, no ma'am. No ma'am. I wouldn't have my Nebu, my Carlicia, and my dad going Riri in the mix of nothing. You hear me? No ma'am. My filter, no ma'am. My pop, I can't. I would never put my girls. I got 4 of them, and I would never put them in harm's way. And that's what's going on with this situation when your kids is getting out here and they trying to fight your battles for you. And what was the thing with the gun? Like, was that a threat? Did you daggone send your son to the daggone gun range to make a threat out here? Because that's what I got out of that video. It had no meaning. It was very unnecessary. And what I read into it is that you daggone showing the world how gangster again your kids are. But this is the perfect mother. Just perfect. The perfect mother. I would never daggone tell my child to go to the gun range and daggone bring me back the video. You got to be special. You had to daggone, that's just special ed. That is the most ridiculous thing I've seen in the daggone 53 years that I done lived my life, honey. And that's my real age. Just turned to daggone February 22nd. But I done seen some things on this internet. And a mother that says that she's the perfect mother. Yet you got your daughters in harm's way. You got your son. One already daggone gone. See, when the big man daggone send me a sign like that, boy, baby, I'd have been like I was in the army. Yes, sir, to God. What am I doing wrong, Father? What did I do? For you to take a child? Father, I'm daggone at your servant. Because I refuse to let you have another one of mine. And sometimes you can daggone sit out here and do the most ugliest things, and God will repay. Well, I'm gonna say the universe. Could that what she believe in? The universe, the daggone seem to take control. See, some things you can speak into existence, and then it daggone just bomb out in your face. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And everything. So, she playing the really, she playing a dangerous game, and her children are playing the dangerous game with her. Ain't no way in the world. Can you imagine how many people don't like her on this daggone internet? And it's just their hearts. I don't dislike the lady. I don't know her to dislike her. But I know that there's people out here that very much dislikes this woman. And honey, if they could daggone snatch her up and daggone shake her to death, they probably would. Because they're tired. And I think it's God's people's, that's daggone tired. If you fighting between flesh and being good and being bad, then honey, you know what I'm saying, you got something wrong. And Roz don't seem, I mean, that lady, I'm gonna call her the lady. The lady just don't seem to daggone care about nothing at this point. And justice again on Big Mama's page for the Hernandezes. Because they need justice for their family members while they all out here shooting at gun ranges and turning up at the daggone clubs. Hey, chocolate girl. And daggone going to Hawaii and all this good stuff. Let me tell you something. Hey, Miss Sylvia Boo. They having a good time on the expenses of the daggone Hernandezes. You know what I'm saying? The Hernandezes is still hurt. She daggone, people say, oh, well, people mourn different. No, honey bunny, we all mourn the same. Shit, the hell you talking about mourning different? Shit. One thing about it is, I can't get with the dry tears. No, ma'am. I can't get with the dry tears. Very, very evil. And she don't care. She don't care who coming after her. She talking about, honey, I would never have a meet and greet when I think somebody folks is coming. I don't know, ma'am. I don't know these folks to be meeting and greeting nobody. And you daggone inviting daggone trouble to your doorway already. And you know what I'm saying? Already in trouble with the goddamn on Hernandez, because I know they daggone ain't done. And they ain't daggone baby. You wouldn't be able to do me. I ain't Prince. You can't do me, baby. No, ma'am. Very evil. And then you got a whole platform over there. You should be trying to save them women's lives. Or most of them daggone, almost a footstep to God. You know what I'm saying? They old women, a footstep to God. They need to be getting themselves, their souls together. And they over there following the goddamn going demonicest force ever right now. And that's the most demonic force on this goddamn going YouTube streets that I've seen in a long time. When you put your children, well, she didn't put them in there, but hell, when she had the daughter reading the goddamn on comments, you know what I'm saying? Your children, ain't none of your kids ain't got, what the hell? I need my daughter to read the stuff that I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I do not need my child to be reading. Nobody got anything on comments. You know what I'm saying? What the hell wrong with you? You can't read? What's wrong? Why am my dad going to having my child to read comments? That'd be like me calling my daughter saying, need me read this, what they saying? Because you so blind. Can't see nothing. No, it ain't that you can't see. You can't read them damn comments. So you needed your daughter, this half daggone can't see, to daggone read the comments for you. And then she got all in her feelings and stuff. Fat daddy, you going to the potty? You got a potty, you go to the potty, you hear Granny? All right. What? No, Granny will give you some in a minute. Okay, go watch cartoons. Okay. I'll give you some in a minute. He wasn't gummy bears, girls. Oh Lord. Listen. She said, hello, big mama in chat. Listening and driving. Thank you, big Miss Sylvia said, I think she evil. Yes, she is, girls. And everything. I don't know what the heck is wrong with her, but I would have never put my children in the daggone harm's way. And that video she did with the son, I don't get that because I just was strolling and I seen something. And it was the first thing on the daggone, what they call a thumbnail on my YouTube. And I went in there and I said, well, in the world, why would she daggone upload this up here? I said, it just shows more gangsterism. You know what I'm saying? If that's a word. It might not be, but it is more gangster boogie. You know what I'm saying? More gangster boogie. That's what she need to be called. And they just call them gangster boogie because that's all they about. They about daggone getting out here and having that gunplay. I want to see somebody throw some daggone bows. Hell with gunplay, it's easy to daggone knock somebody off. Let's put some bows up. You hear me? I'm old-fashioned, girls. I want to daggone knock the snot out of somebody. God dang on right. I'm old school, baby. You get in the ring and daggone bounce around the ring a couple of times and knock a daggone daggone head off. Just pop. That's what I'm talking about. We old school, child. These daggone youngins don't want to live to see tomorrow. We do. I ain't live to see 53 to go die with some daggone bullet. I want to live, child. Shoot. But I just can't. I won't. And I am not going to allow none of my children to fight none of my battles. I would never put my children in the midst of that stuff. Even if she wanted to be. No, I don't care how grown you think you are. You don't need to get in the middle with none of this stuff. This ain't your fight, baby. It ain't your fight. I caused this because I should not daggone cause. Went up in that woman's business. And then Tristan went and found the lady. And I believe that that's that woman. And can't nobody be like, oh, she done went and found somebody to say that this is that. Baby. She came to save the day. Because see, Roz trying to tear Treese down. And the only one that can tear Treese down is Treese. She don't have to allow Roz to get out here and nobody. And I'm going to tell you that. For all of y'all to think y'all out here tearing somebody down because, you know what I'm saying, you out here trying to get all off in their business, you know what I'm saying, all their jobs, trying to figure out to get you some goddamn gone business because y'all hearts ain't right. Yeah, gangster entities, exactly. And that's what they are, and they don't, you know what I'm saying? When that's why I said, well, if you going back and forth with these people, you ain't got to. Cause see, God done used everyone out here. It's Ocean, Miss Loretta, Miss V, you know, what you call it, the guru, you know, inclusion guru, you know, try me now. All of these people is being used by God to come against that demon. Y'all might not think so, but he used you in your panel to take a demon down. Then he take and give you a little bit to take her down, and then he take you back a little bit, you know, fall back a little bit. Then he give you some more to get at her. Then, you know what I'm saying? She ought to feel some type of way. Like, let me quit. Let me just stop. Let me daggone see how talking about the Lord with some of these people, how I'ma change up on them real quick and talk about, you know, the goodness of the Father. And so see how they really daggone really rolling with you. Are they demons with you, or are they just there to just daggone keep up the mess with you? Because true people that love you, they gonna roll with you regardless who you is. You know what I'm saying? If they know that you got a good spirit and you ain't into all this darkness and daggone, you know what I'm saying, deleting folks and getting upset, you know, and going over to people's houses and doubling back and daggone premeditating something to go back and daggone start some mess. No, people ain't into that. So God's folks definitely is out here in the land to daggone save the day. We'll get out here and daggone use you, daggone tell you what the Lord done said, and you ain't even know it. You just know that people's coming at you every direction. Those weapons the Lord used to come against you. And he used us out here in the land to come against demons. People might not know it, but it is what it is. These people is truly out here doing ungodly things. And one thing for sure, what Roz is doing is God ain't no part of it, honey, baby. No, ma'am. God ain't no part of it. Dogging this woman out. I mean, she daggone everything Treats do. She daggone lady. If you don't sit down, and I know she got to feel real stupid that Treats done found a lady that said this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And daggone whatever. But you know, she got to feel real little now because you know what I'm saying. Sometimes kids can mess up a scene. Like they can add a scene to something that it didn't happen in that day, but it happened. You hear me? Now, I ain't saying that didn't nothing happen to that young man, but I do not daggone believe that the mom would do no, oh, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. And this is why Roz need to sit her tail down and mind her own goddamn business and leave Treese alone. Because Treese ain't studying none of these people. Let me tell you something. Your content is off of this lady, and it been there. You been going hard for 2 years on the same daggone thing. Like, just worrying about her man, her children. Oreo gone now, so she don't have to worry about Oreo now. You know what I'm saying? But the children, the lady, her relationship, like sometimes if we all had a relationship, we would not be worried about what another woman is doing with her body and her man. Cause you can be laying down with your man and minding your own business, but you out here on the internet day in and day night disgracing this woman. And I know she got to feel real bad now. Cause kids can take scenes of something that done happened to them and put it somewhere else and it don't be there. Cause I know I thought for a long time that somebody had done something to me as a kid to realize when I daggone this person was on their deathbed that it wasn't even them. It was their brother. So you could take a scene as a kid in your head and hold it in your head, and that person might, you know what I'm saying, that person that I thought done it all that time in my little head, remembering everything as if it was, you know what I'm saying, and I carried that until I was daggone maybe what, in my 30s, my maybe early 20s, late, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. It was young, and I when he finally went on his deathbed, I told him, you know, that I had to forgive him. You know, and he told me it wasn't him, and I just cried, and then I seen the real person that done this to me, and I thought, wow, all this time I thought it was him, but it was him. And that was sad. So that's why I said kids can put segments of stuff that happened to them in another placement and it don't be that.
Right.
What do you want? What do you want, these gummies? Get them, they right. Ain't they over here by the bed? Huh? Oh, he's so spoiled. Yeah, but like I said, sometimes people be just praying on your downfall. And if you praying on somebody's downfall, something is truly wrong with you within your spirit. Like people be talking about people doing this and that and the other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a flaw. Everybody. But it don't mean for you to hate that person because they have a flaw or they look funny or they don't look like you. You know what I'm saying? Because God forgives and he definitely don't want us to be laughing at nobody that's a special person. And so, and another thing I want R to know is you got to stop saying that lady baby ain't in school, honey bunny. Because it is kids going to homeschool. You know what I'm saying? People don't want their kids going to these schools out here, and the schools is teaching them filthy and not the right daggone stuff. If I knew what I know now, what I knew then, honey, none of my kids would have never went to no daggone public school. No, ma'am. They get bullied in school. You don't even have to be. You got grown bullies now, and they probably was getting bullied as a kid, and now they done growed up to become big bullies as grown folk. How the hell you work? You growing up that you need to be daggone sitting down and trying to save your soul. Out here, daggone trying to be like these kids out here on demon time, as they call it. I don't want to be on nobody's demon time. These people just crazy, y'all. They is off the Richter scale. I ain't get ready daggone put myself in jeopardy like that. Trying to keep up with the Joneses or keep up with the kids.
No, no, no.
What do he want? But folks be trying to daggone, keep up with the kids and stuff. And you ain't no teenager no more, honey. You might feel like it, but honey, you ain't, and it don't look good to be going out here acting like you in your 50s and your 60s, and you out here acting like a kid. I think at a point in the time, you know what I'm saying, it's time to grow up when we are in our 50s and 60s and close to daggone hitting next to the Savior. You know what I'm saying? You got one foot in the grave and one out, as my auntie would say. Yes, ma'am. She'd be like, you got one foot in the grave and one out, baby. And we do. One daggone step closer to the Lord when you're daggone getting old. So you got to do right. And you got to do right by people. You just want your soul to be right. And I would rather, you know what I'm saying, I follow good people. But then this thing, you know what I'm saying, you got to get your soul right. So you try not to daggone dibble and dabble in too many dark rooms. To me, dark rooms are people that's, going at it. You know what I'm saying? If we going at it. And I just, ooh. I'm going to come in here and say what I say. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, it ain't for the monetization because I could care less about a monetization. This some real stuff. This real life, you know what I'm saying? This stuff that we needed to be worried about, you know what I'm saying? If you out here, listen, girls, I'm on a they might call me, I'm out never, what they call it, neverland. I mean, what they call it, la la land. Yeah, they call me that. I'll take the la la land, but it's God's land that I'm in. If I'm in la la land, let me be there. I don't want to daggone be in the land that's daggone, talking and hating on one another and hurting one another, trying to daggone delete folks and stuff with them daggone guns and things. No, ma'am. My soul don't want daggone see the devil. I want to see the Lord when I depart from my flesh. Some people daggone don't care where they daggone spirit is going. They just living for this flesh every day, this tearing one another down. And every time I look at one of them, I be like, that's my brother and my sister, and they done daggone kill one another and deleted each other. And deleted each other because they mad at each other. It's always somebody jealous. See, when somebody get out here and they get to talking about you like that, you know, like our dude daggone T. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be daggone, you gotta look at her and be like, okay, girl, yeah, you jealous of this lady. Because ain't no way you gonna daggone do this for no 2 years and you daggone on nonstop back and forth in her life, back and forth. Her boyfriend, and all up in the mix with the dog and want to go get in the know and find out how she got the dog cremated and so fast back. I mean, mind your business. Because that's a bit much when she went and told her followers to go and investigate. Girl, if you don't go and have several seats in the back, but like I said, karma will come back sometimes and dad gonna knock at your front door. When you doing things that you ain't got no business, and just like she out here dogging T, you know what I'm saying? Uh, TA as y'all will call her, y'all call her LA. I call her TA. So she want to be out here dogging this lady out, and then the same time and in between time, she got weapons coming both directions, every which way. She got daggone try me now over here. She got, you know what I'm saying? She just got too many weapons coming at her. And she being, you know what I'm saying? She might not know it, but they all been used by God to come at her, to let her see how I feel, to sit up and talk about somebody and get all in somebody's business and stuff. I'm just a messenger. And I'm just sitting back here, just laughing at everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my father looking at all this stuff going on in the land. He is. And then you got the daggone demon that don't even believe in him. Believe in the daggone, what they call it, universe. When did the universe built you? Huh? Can somebody tell me when the universe built you? Because something built the universe. Baby, did the universe build you? Or did God build you?
Mother Earth, Father Sky. So we got it. We came.
Hey, boo.
It's
either one or two. You know what I'm saying? You come from God or did you come from the universe?
We came from one being.
All right, and that's called what? God. All right. So all the universe and all of that stuff, Mother Nature do her thing. Yeah, I ain't gonna take nothing from her.
It's them two.
But let me tell you something.
Without her,
what created Jesus was a woman.
Mother Earth.
So y'all can say God is a man or a woman. I'm just gonna say it's like God was like a roach. You can have a baby or make a baby like the roaches without a woman or a male. A male. A male.
Yeah.
Jesus was made without having mate sex. So that's all I'm saying. Just keep it in the daggone. He don't want us to be out here fighting with one another. The clue of daggone living long life is learning how to love one another. Your life will be so long on this earth. Learning to love one another, and God knows that you're the type of person. Look at that man that's 100 what, 15? 115 years old. That's a long time to live on this earth. All your friends done passed away, but God seen you to be here.
He's still here. Ain't gone nowhere. It's always only right in Austin, Texas.
And sitting there daggone living your best life.
And chilling and drinking and everything. Shit kicking it.
Driving, still can see and everything. Well, you say so I don't know because I didn't see all of that. But that's a blessing to be here that long. And the only reason why you here that long is because God knows that He's keeping those souls. You don't have to die. You got to stay out the way of folks.
Stay out the way.
Shoot.
And He'll come and get you when He's ready for you.
When He ready for you. I had somebody come in there and said that they was They had a almost daggone what you call it in their sleep. And I said, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Because she said the devil tried her in her sleep or whatever. I don't know, but she never answered back. But honey, the devil will always be trying to try you while you're going to sleep. Child, try to choke you in your sleep or whatever. I don't know what he be trying to do. But honey, we can't let him daggone get no glories or no praises over him. You know, ma'am. So if you out here, baby, you about to put that on my live. I'm on YouTube. You can't play that either. You can't do that. So y'all gotta. I already know. I done seen it. I seen it when it was first on. What you call it? But I just want to come in here and you know what I'm saying. Say that y'all people out here just doing everything that is not of the big man. Do you hear me? That was a nice looking man when he was in the service. I don't let that play on here. Don't do that. Oh no man, you better put it on mute. But I just, you know what I'm saying, I can't get nobody put their kids in the middle of the fights of theirs. You know, they going out here letting their sons, promote gun violence, on YouTube, because they want to go out here. What purpose was that? I mean, can she please explain why you uploaded that? Because I will never understand. Was that a threat? And you're always trying to take people to court? I think that was a threat to someone. Anyways, I'm out of here, y'all, because these YouTube streets is off the chisang, y'all. And I really believe that was a threat when she dad gonna put that son up there with a gun at the gun range and had him record that. Like, why would that dad gonna even does that? I'm not about to put my kids in the middle of none of this mess. I'm not. You got to be a poor excuse of a mother to allow your kids to fight your battle. So I'm gonna just say that and keep them kids out your mouth, elderly out your mouth, and teach your kids some manners to respect their elders. Cause everyone that your daughters are talking to are way older than her. That's where daggone being a good mother starts. Showing your children how to respect folks and stay in a lane. With that being said, y'all have a blessed day.